The Democrats have managed to ruin the state of California. Look what's happening. They're going to raise the electricity bill every month, PG&E, because of the Paradise Fire to pay for the lawsuits. They've raised the price of gas because they want to reduce fossil fuels and they want to reduce pollution from fossil fuels. That's not even proven that it's even affecting the environment, even though it's totally a natural occurrence because of dinosaurs. And our infrastructure in this state of California is ruined. People are leaving the state because the cost to live here is too much. You can't water your own grass. They're controlling the water. They're saying that they want to charge people more for water, but that was shot down from Democrats against Gavin Newsom. That was Gavin Newsom's idea, so he had to go along with the Democrats in the state. Because I think they want to hold off until 2020 to raise the water rates, so they're probably going to leave it alone until after 2020, and then they're going to raise the rates on it. People are leaving this state partially because of building regulations and permits. All they can't get them. Like in Paradise, people want to rebuild their houses, but they can't get a building permit because they said there's a frog species there that's almost extinct, so they're not going to let people rebuild on their property yet. So I don't know what they're going to do about businesses there if they're allowed to rebuild, because they have insurance, so obviously the insurance would pay for their loss, so it seems like they'd be able to rebuild, but sounds like the governor doesn't want them to, or any businesses to come back and try to restore that town, as well as the story of the Oroville Dam. It sounds like they don't want to do much about it. They don't want to release the water because they know that some people are theorizing there's something wrong with the spillway, that it's really old. These weirs, I guess they're called, and these gates that open up are broken and corroded and rusted, and they may even break off, and too much water will come out, and it'll cause the dam to come apart. So they're not letting the water out. And they worked last night. I watched it, the live feed of the dam and the workers there, and I saw that they were working most of the night. I saw it as long as I could stay up and watch it. So I saw they were working on it all night, and during the day all I saw was bringing over rock over the dam and patching up the sides, and there's people saying that there's a big hole, or not hole, but a big crack at the top of the dam, and it's got moss and stuff growing in it, in the gaps. That's not good, but I think what they should do is they should let the water out through the spillway, even if the dam, I don't know, I mean, this is insane. Someone's going to have to pay for this. I mean, the whole dam might come apart even if they don't let the water out, release the water out through the spillway. I think it's just, the cracks are going to get worse, and they're going to keep putting mud up against, or not mud, but more gravel and stuff against it, and try to put more concrete to get on it and patch it. But the cracks are just going to keep happening because there's too much pressure against the dam. I think my boyfriend said it's 80 tons per square inch, something like that, pushing against that dam. So it sounds pretty scary. And there's someone that said that there's a lot of bedrock underneath, but other people are saying no, it's just dirt. So I don't know. I mean, it doesn't sound good. But if that dam comes apart, if they let water out to the spillway and the whole thing comes apart and the whole thing breaks up and the water goes all the way down to Sacramento. Some people said it might come down to Stockton. I don't know. I don't know if it'll come down that far. But a lot of people are going to get messed up. And who's going to be responsible if that happens? What if it happens during the summer? Granted, yeah, it's going to be hot, but it's not going to stop the dam from breaking. It's not going to prevent it, because it's going to be full capacity. And if they just go, well, it hasn't broken, so we're just going to keep the gate shut. We're not going to let the water out because we're afraid it's going to come apart. What if it comes apart when people are out there on Lake Oroville boating and the thing collapses and the water starts to fall? All those people are going to be killed. And who's going to be responsible? Who's going to be responsible? And I guarantee, if people vote for Democrats after this dam breaks, then all these people get killed. And then after all these people died in Paradise, not long ago, less than a year ago, died, burned to death. People burned to death in their goddamn cars. And then there's people going to die in this dam when this dam breaks, and they're acting like, oh, it hasn't broken, so it's never going to break. How do they know that? How do they know it's not going to break? What if it breaks in the middle of summer and people get killed? Who's going to answer that? You can't blame it on the president. I'm tired of people blaming the president for every goddamn thing. This was under the management of the goddamn Democrats who decided to take the money that they get from the federal and spend it on things that we don't need to fund sanctuary cities. And instead of putting it into our infrastructure, which they don't put a dime into. That's why our state is crumbling and falling apart. That's why we have all these potholes and stuff in our roads, and why our bridges are falling apart, and why that dam is so goddamn old and fucking, it's a bad design, and it needs to be taken apart. They need to take the water out and do the whole thing and make it safe. Because if we keep having the weather we're having, we need to make sure that that dam is able to hold the water. And I get that they want to save the water so we can use it for the summer when we need it for irrigation and stuff for the farmers, but not to the point. It's at 891 feet right now, and it's pushing up against that dam. It's got cracks in it, and people are scared. Gavin Newsom needs to do something. This is crap. He needs to do something soon. He needs to make a public announcement and reassure the people this dam will be rebuilt. They're going to let the water out, and then they're going to do the work and repair it. And even if they have to close the lake down to do it, to make sure people do not get hurt in this from this dam, then that's what he needs to do. He needs to put profits aside and worry about the people. That's what I say. And it's not being done. And I don't understand why people would keep voting these Democrats in who don't address these dangerous situations. They allow these situations to escalate like they did in Paradise with the wildfire because they didn't cut back the dead stuff. Because they didn't want to disturb the environment or little birds and little crickets and stuff. Who cares about that stuff? People come first before the damn animals. Yeah, we love animals, but we're not going to put people in danger to protect animals. We're not going to put ourselves out and have our people suffer because they want to worry about wildlife first. No, people first. Because even when Jesus was on earth, they sacrificed lambs and all that because people need to eat. They worry about some little delicate little creature because humans have to eat in order to survive. We have to survive as a species. And this is what's happening with this dam. We need to protect the people. And if we don't, if our government doesn't protect us, then we don't need to vote any more goddamn Democrats in.